Hello guys, how are you? So in this tutorial we will learn the topic in our documentation tab, that is our first topic, using temporary dimensions. Okay, so this is my structural plan where I have some grids in the x and y direction, and I have the slab plan, that is this is my slab, and I have some cutouts. You can see I did not indicate it using, or if I go to structure, if there is a shaft opening. If I put here, it will show me the cutouts. However, we will show that in next video. So we have some columns here. You can see if I scroll down. Okay. So if I go to annotate tab, you can see there is a dimension tab here. In this we have align tool, linear, angular. We have some different tools that are radial, diametric, and arc. We have some elevational tools. So if first the basic important tool in this tab is align tool, which is very important. So how to measure? The tricks here are, if I click on this one grid, if I click on the second grid, now you can click here, so it will show you the dimension, which is 500 meter. Again, you can continue this like this. But if you have to do very fast, what you will do is just click here, click on the second grid, second, third, fourth, like this. You can just continue the grids, and last you can click on the outside. You can see you got the dimensions, which is continuous dimensions. We'll delete this. If you want to continue this dimension, no need to again go to align and do this. If you click on the dimension, there is an option here, edit witness lines. If I click on this, you can just again continue and just drop here. If I click on this, you can see this is one continuous dimension, means it's a good thing. You can move this. It is locked. If you unlock this, you can move also. Okay, so this is the use of linear dimension. And one more thing is, if I click on this, there is an option called EQ. If I click on this EQ button, you can see if I remove, it is showing me that constraints are not satisfied. Since our dimensions are locked, it will not move. If I click on the remove constraints, you can see all our locks are removed. So you can see all dimensions are placed, all grids are placed equally. So if I put Control Z again, and now we'll go to linear rule. This is again our, this is just to measure our correct length, means one point to another point with same, it will same. Okay, this is also same, but the use of align tool is, you can measure any, I don't have any angled wall here. So if I go to structure, if I draw one beam like this, maybe my beam will not show. Okay, so if I go to annotate tab, if I go to align, you can see you can measure. Maybe it is not taking my, you can see it is not taking the face here. So I will draw structure, I will go to wall, I will draw one wall align. If I go to annotate tab, align, you can see I can measure with the face. But with the help of linear tool, you can't measure. You just can measure the straight dimensions. You can't measure angled dimensions. Okay. So angular dimension also. If I go to structure, if I go to wall, I will draw one more wall here. If I go to annotate tab again, here I go to angular. You can see I can measure angular dimension here. Okay, this is the use of angular dimension, angle between two walls. This is the radial dimension. If I have one uh, circular arc wall, or if I have arc wall, I will go to annotate, I will go to radial. You can see I can measure this radius. And the second thing is, I can measure diameter. This is the diametric tool. Okay, if I go to arc, I can measure inside or sorry, don't know why it is not here, because the arc is cut here. Maybe if I go to wall, I will take this, I will draw one arc. You can go to annotate tab and just measure. I don't know why it is not arc length. Maybe it will show only for the line. If you go here, places a dimension that measures the length of a third wall or other element. I don't know why it is not showing. If I go to again arc length, wall faces. If I go to center line, I don't know why it is not coming. Okay, let it be. The next tutorial I will show. If I go to spot dimension, you can see I can give any spot elevation of the. Just you can move and copy this like this. It's very easy. And if I want to go and put here, it will not show. You have to go and again put on this edge so that it will show you like that. Okay, what is the elevation? It will show you the spot elevation. Now we don't have any spot coordinate. We have to put these coordinates. It There is no use in the structural plan for this in this building thing. So no use. But if you put your project north and project base point in correct position, you can get this point and your project location also. On that basis, you can put spot coordinate, which is very important in the architectural plan, not in the structure plan. Oh, we don't have any spot, we don't have any slope because it will show you that there is no slope here. If there is a slope, it will show you obviously there is no slope anywhere. Okay, no slope, no slope. If I click on this, just it will show you there is no slope. If there is a slope, it will show you. Okay, so these are the uses of annotate tab in these are the use of dimension tag in the annotate ribbon. Okay, so hope you guys learned something. So in the next tutorial we will learn about how to annotate the beams. Obviously I will show you how to annotate columns also and other things. Okay, so subscribe this channel and get notified every time. Okay, thank you guys.